Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Matter of Fact Podcast. Welcome back. Happy New Year. It's your boy. Let's turn up.
Girl, please move your hips on me. Yeah, have no fear.
Ladies and gentlemen, I got my good brother here. My crosstown rival. He know what I'm talking about. 2009, crosstown rival, Pottsgrove football versus St. Pius football.
Oh, Lord.
Starting quarterback.
Dang, we're going back.
Going back. Ladies and gentlemen, Cole, make some noise for Cole Parkinson in the building.
What's up, everybody? How we doing?
Mr. AKA Mr. CP Time. I got
Sir.
to my far right,
Saying?
Mr. Brother James Earl in the building.
James
Make some
Earl.
noise.
Yeah.
Make some
How y'all
noise for
doing?
that man. Word.
How you doing? Peace.
Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome back. We back, man. We bike. Well, first off, I want to get all the RIPs out of. Let's get all this morbidity out of the way first. And excuse me, but my voice is a little shot. I'm getting over being sick from a week ago, but so excuse me on that. But I want to say RIP to we had some plane crashes. DC helicopter and a plane collided with each other. There was no survivors in that. So rest in peace to those people who lost their lives and their families and all that. Also, we had another one 2 days ago. Actually, 2 blocks from where I work at. It was a Learjet that that crashed in Northeast Philly, right off Cotman Ave in Roosevelt Boulevard. It was, I'm telling you, if I was still working that day, I would have heard all of it and seen all of it. So I'm just glad that I wasn't there to witness that because I would have been traumatized from even just being there. But 6 people, I believe it was 6 people that lost their lives. So rest in peace to them as well. So, and anybody who has lost somebody so far this year, and we're only, day 30? Today's the 1st, February 1st, actually. So,
Second.
32 days.
Second.
Oh, February 2nd.
It is February 2nd.
Yeah.
Damn, so it's, excuse me, so, 32 days, 33 days into the new year, man. Prayers up, so. Ladies and gentlemen, yo, Cole Parkinson again, man. Make some noise, man.
What's up?
What's up, baby?
Feeling good, man. Happy to be here. Good to see you guys. Haven't seen you since November.
Yeah.
King Conja
Yeah.
concert.
Conja concert.
King
That was
Conja.
pretty fun, man. That was a good time.
That was a good time. We had the crowd turned up.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it was cool.
So let's get to it. Let's get right to it.
Yeah.
What made you come up with the name CP Time?
That's great. That's
Because
a
you
good
know
question.
what it is.
Yeah.
Color people time.
I know what it is.
Color people time.
Yeah, so my name is Cole Parkinson.
Of course.
Cole Parkinson time. Actually, it was in college when I was playing football.
Bloomsburg.
What? Yeah. So
Yep.
one of my, he was a corner, and he was like, "Yo, man, CP time." He's like, "That's your name," and I wasn't even rapping at the time.
Yeah,
I
oh,
wasn't
okay.
doing anything like that.
Okay.
He goes, "That's your name," so they all called me CP time, like in the locker room and all that stuff. And I didn't even know at the time that it was like that. And he was black; it don't matter. But,
Of course,
but he
yeah,
was
yeah.
like, "Yo, you're CP time." He's like, "Cole Parkinson time." So every time I make a play, every time I do something in practice, he's like, "Yo, there goes CP time."
That boy CP Time. That's
So
awesome.
then after
what's up, man.
that was just kind of like my stage name, like my whole thing. Like after like college and when I started rapping and doing all that stuff, because I was like, I didn't want to use like my actual name. I didn't want to do Cole Parkinson, so I was like,
Yeah.
yo, I'm CP time. But then like, you know, as I went to shows and stuff like that, people would come up and be like, you know what that is, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'd be like, yeah, I know what it is. It's my name.
That's
Like,
funny.
that's all I think about it with. Like, I don't, you know.
You don't judge the go by the originality.
No.
The origin of it.
I remember the first show that I've ever done, and I was that's where I met Axe Limbert.
Okay.
And
Shout out to Big X. Shout out to
dude-
Big
Shout out
X.
to X.
yeah, and the dude brought me up. He goes here, and here he is, CP time, and I was like, and it was in Reading, and
Oh.
and I went up there and I was like, I just want to tell everybody right now I'm not racist. So,
Hey, you had
I
to
was
make
like,
that.
as I had to make that clear.
Make it clear.
So I was like, you know, so
They was all folded up like Dr. Umar and shit. Just looking like,
Yeah, it was definitely nothing like
Yeah,
that.
like,
But
who the
that's where I
hell-
got the name.
Like, who the hell is a CP time?
Yeah.
He ain't no
but that's where I
nigga.
got the name. So- but yeah, that's where that came from.
Ah.
So,
Yeah.
but that's that's where that originates from.
The origin.
Yeah, that's the
mean,
origin
okay.
story of that.
So what about the rapping? What got you into the rapping?
Yeah. What was the first rap that you remember?
There you go.
The first rap that I did, it was called Coming Up, and I actually re-released it with a new beat and some new lyrics last year.
Oh yeah.
In June, and that was pretty cool. It was like kind of an elevated beat from what it was before. But I actually a friend of mine, his name's Johnny McCartan. Shout out to Johnny.
Shout out to Big Johnny.
He just told me one time, he was like, man, he's like, you got a great like personality and like you speak well and stuff. And he's like, I think you could like rap. And I always like, I kind of dabbled with it in college a little bit.
Yeah.
But I just like, but I never really had like time or money in the studio or anything like that. So
yeah.
I was like, so I kind of built, when I lived in Pottstown with my brother, I built like a studio.
Right over there on
And then-
Adams.
Yeah.
I was there. I've been there.
Yeah,
I've
you've
been
been
there.
there. Yeah, that's up for sale now. It's crazy.
Oh, that's crazy. I've been there.
But yeah, that's kind of where it started there. And I made a song and a track called Coming Up, and he did the music video. It's very like old school. But that was probably 10, almost 10 years ago now.
That was a minute ago, bro.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
So I've been doing that, and then I just kind of fell in love with like the recording process and just making the songs, and like it started out just kind of like writing and recording, and then it was like sending off my beats to Jim Booney. You know Jim Booney?
Jimmy Jim. That's my
Jim
guy.
Booney.
Jim, shout out
Yeah.
to Big Jim.
Yeah,
Big Jim Booty.
for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
sent me
was-
some beats before, yeah.
He was there, and he was always very responsive, and he like mixed and mastered everything.
Yep.
Like I had the old like garage band.
Yeah, he worked with
Stuff.
Jay
Jay
Willie.
Jay Willie.
Jay
yeah.
Willie.
Yeah, I actually
My
seen
son.
him a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
a
that's
big
my
film.
guy. Shout out to Jay Willie.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
Shout out to Jay Willie the Don.
We did a track together early.
I
It was,
remember
like,
that.
on
I remember that.
SoundCloud,
I remember you, Jay Willie.
Yeah,
I
Jay
remember
Willie.
you and Smooth. Shout out to S Smooth in the building.
Yeah.
Baby,
yeah.
tell me that it ain't already be thinking about you.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah. With you.
Yeah, he got a voice, man. He
Yeah,
really
shout out
does.
to my brother Smooth, man.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's basically that's the origin story. That's how
Mm-hmm.
it originated, and then just from there, I just fell in love with it, and then kind of built up the home studio, and then I always really liked like recording by myself, and then just sending off the tracks and stuff like
demos.
that. And then,
You just doing
yeah.
demos, yeah.
And then I would send it off to producers and different sounds and stuff like that, just to originate how it happened. But yeah, it's awesome. It's an awesome process. I love doing it, and I really take to heart like knowing that, especially like artists like us, like we have to love it first.
Mm-hmm.
Like you have to do that because everybody's waiting to blow up or to go viral or to do this or that. And
It
it's
only
like,
takes one yes.
no, yeah, that's it. And but you have to enjoy it first to actually get there.
Right,
'Cause I got 100 songs out.
Yeah.
Like on
You got a
on
lot.
all streaming platforms. So
Yeah.
it's like I'm more concentrated this year of promoting those tracks and doing different things content wise with that. But yeah, it's just I still love the process of recording and everything. I actually did my last track with my pops. It's called Thank You.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
yes,
thank you.
I heard it.
Pop.
I was very catchy.
And that was at Rotation Records in
Norristown.
Norristown,
Yep.
yeah.
I've been there.
Prince
Yep.
Alexander, shout out to him. He's a good dude. He's a very talented man.
Looking, you sitting over here looking just like your pops too.
but-
Bruce,
Yeah.
shout out to Bruce and Georgie
Yeah.
and George. They my guys. They don't look. You look just like your pop, bro.
yeah, Bruce does.
Bruce,
Yeah,
he does look like
but
your
yeah.
dad because he's bald. And shout out to
Big
shout out to them,
Bruce.
Brucey.
Yeah,
That's
they
my
keep me
guy.
together, man. They were my family through and through.
As they
Love
should
them
be.
to death, man.
Mhm.
They're great people.
Did you want to?
All right. So my next question for you is somebody somebody who did a freestyle over at the gym. I won't say who he was, but he mentioned a song.
He mentioned what?
He mentioned a song. It was he said, "Now I'm taking off in the galaxies like Cptime." Talk about galaxies a little bit.
For real?
Yeah.
Dang.
I was there. I don't know who it was or whatever, but he was wearing like some kind of weird.
Was I there?
Yeah, it was at the gym, I believe.
You might have.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I think I know what you're talking about
I think
too.
I just caught that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna say, you looking at
That was nice.
that boy
That
good.
was
I'm
nice.
trying to tell you that boy
Appreciate
good.
it.
Pause.
Remember that, man. Oh wow, that's great.
Talk
man.
about
that boy
that.
good.
Talk about
Remember that. Yeah, Galaxy was cool, man. That was a fun album, man. I actually made the song first.
That cover was crazy too.
Yeah,
The cover was crazy.
Yeah. Cash had a lot to do with that, man. He was. I did the song and the video with Cash, and it was just really catchy, and it was kind of out there, like obviously the Galaxy thing, and it was like spacey. And then I started to gear like more recording beats around that type of vibe, and then like the whole mood of the album is kind of like Galaxy. Like
I
there's
got
a lot
you.
of different things on it. I think there's like 14 songs or something like that, but
That's a full blown album.
yeah, that's
Definitely.
a full blown
Yeah,
album.
definitely
yeah.
full blown.
And it was definitely like a cool like concept album. That was like that was like an actual album that I did. I think that was in 2021 or 22, but before that I did an album called Futuristic, and it was all features. And then the one after that was Galaxy, and that was all me. There was no features with that. But that was I kind of got in the zone with that one after I did the Galaxy song.
Right.
And then I was like, I think we can kind of make a whole concept around it. So I did that.
So when you're making albums, does the concept live within you first, or does it come along as you're creating?
It kind of like for that one in particular, that was that came to me after I made the Galaxy song, because I was like, I think I can kind of make a concept through this song and like the video and all that like type of spacey kind of. It reminded me of like a Kid Cudi, Man on the Moon type
Got
of
it,
thing.
yeah.
Like
Got
it
it,
was
yeah.
kind of like it was just kind of out there and those types of beats and stuff like that.
I'm
But
in pursuit of happiness.
yeah, yeah.
That's that shit.
But that was that kind of came to me like that. But I think that's that was technically my last album, and then I was basically just doing singles after that.
And just in terms of like creating albums, how important is it for you as an artist to have a concept or to have something that threads together?
Yeah, I think that was huge with that one, because I'd had like before that, I don't even remember like the Dat Piff days.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh, yeah.
But
I
I,
remember
had
that.
like
That's what it's all about.
mixtapes like before
I remember that.
and they were just kind of random songs. But
Mhm.
I think it's very important. I mean, to have a concept album, and it's like, now though, like now it's like everybody's waiting for that one song, and like the attention span isn't there for like albums unless you're really big. In my opinion,
I feel
But-
like, sorry to cut you
Yeah,
off, but
you're
just
good.
to piggybacking on what you just said,
yeah,
waiting for that one to hit.
yeah,
Because if that
Yeah.
one hits, they're gonna, depending on how the promo goes,
yes,
they're gonna think all your shit hit.
yes,
That's behind it.
yeah,
So they're like, okay, he got that one.
yeah.
He already up there. He's talking to higher labels, mainstream labels, and all that. I wonder if that album's gonna hit just like the rest of that song.
Yeah,
Ice Spice.
yeah.
You thought I was feeling
crazy.
that nigga on much. And she had that little EP. I don't really
Yeah.
consider that album, but shit was
Yeah,
hard.
maybe.
Yeah, yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy how it goes back. I saw this thing with
Domino Effect.
Yeah, I saw this thing with Shabuzi, and he was talking
Shabuzi,
about how
Tipsy.
he was like, oh, maybe I'll put it on the album. He was like, I didn't think that was the one.
Yeah,
You know
see?
what I mean? You don't know.
The worst critic type thing.
And he was like, yeah, I guess I'll put it on the album. Then they decided to put it wherever placement in the album, and that was like, that was his hit. That's basically. And then you go, I mean, he's made some singles after that, but then you go back.
Right.
You know what I mean? Then you go back to his older stuff, and it was like,
Right.
yo, that's what's crazy about it, because it really can do that. I saw this thing with Russ one time. You know Russ, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
my guy.
And he was like, he like re-promoted a song from like 3 years ago, and he was like, I'm just gonna show you guys how this works, because he re-promoted that song, did a whole snippet, did like say that it was releasing and all that stuff, and it was already out, and he was like, that's what can happen. You know what I mean? Like
Under the Influence, Chris Brown. That was out
Yeah.
3 years, TikTok came up. They started coming up with a dance, threw that bad boy on TikTok, and it went back up.
Yep.
Under the Influence came out 2019
Yeah.
on the Indigo album.
Yep. That's right.
Yep.
That's right.
I was at that concert, seen it live. And then
wild,
wait,
man.
2021, 2022, TikTok.
Yep. Yeah,
It has,
that's wild, man.
I think that's one of the most streamed songs now,
yeah.
next to No Guidance. I think Under the Influence is on Chris.
And what's crazy with that too is he just released the Residuals video,
Right.
like the video,
Mm-hmm.
like that song came out.
Residuals was on the deluxe.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That boy's bad.
but
It's
yeah,
a bad
yeah,
boy right there.
Yeah, he's incredibly talented. It's
Boy, C
ridiculous.
Breezy.
But yeah, that's what I love and is so intriguing about music, just in general, the timeless aspect of it, because
yeah.
it's like, yeah, anything could happen at any point, and it's like sometimes artists get caught up in waiting for that moment, but it might never come, but you have all the tools and you have all the songs and everything out, so
It's
where
in the
like,
right hands.
yeah, that's all you need sometimes. And that's kind of what I'm focused on this year so far is like, I got one new music wise. I just got one that I'm doing with Axe. We bounce off each other very well, but we have a couple singles together and doing shows together and stuff like that. Shout out to Axe. He's a great dude.
Shout out to
too,
Big
yeah.
X.
But yeah, other than that, it's just kind of the last one. I'm really trying to push that thank you song.
Oh, yeah.
Just kind of put my pops on a little bit too, and like he's all excited. He wants to do it like live and all that stuff. So trying to like do different avenues of promotion, like Spotify playlisting and radio play and stuff like that. Just trying to figure out those avenues more than actually recording and distributing music right now. But it's a crazy thing. It's like I said in the beginning, I think it's really important to just love it first, which I do, which is important for anybody, in my opinion.
Which leads me to my next question. What is your targeted demo?
Targeted demo?
So like audience.
Audience? I'd probably say people my age or a little bit younger.
Got it.
But actually, like I hear a lot of like my nephew. Like my nephew will,
Georgie.
yeah.
Little Georgie.
Shout out Georgie.
That boy is a good football player, and he's only what, 14, 15, you said?
15, yeah.
15.
Going to
He's
Malvern Prep.
he's a baller.
He's a real
He's like
deal.
6'4".
Yeah.
Oh,
And
wow.
I remember seeing him when he was tiny,
Yeah.
playing over there at Blue Marsh,
Yeah. Yeah.
and playing running back, and still taller than everybody.
Yeah. He's tall. He's like 6'4" now. He's playing DN. He's a
That boy's
problem,
big.
man.
That boy's that's a good football player right there.
Yeah. Yeah,
He's in his
my
early-
brother, his father raised him right, and they work hard, man.
As they should, as they
work
should.
hard.
But
But,
yeah, you said your demo.
But yeah, I'd probably say like people my age, and then people
Your nephew's age.
yeah, people my nephew's age, because they we're involved with the Alpha Christian Athletes ACA.
Oh yeah, yep.
And that's a lot
Make
of
some noise for
his
that.
yeah
Make
that's
some
an
noise
awesome
for
thing,
that.
man. We just had a sign up the other night, and we got 70 kids
Damn.
signed
what's
up,
up.
which is great. So
All glory be to
that's
God.
yes sir, absolutely. But yeah, that's a good thing with that, because all my music's clean, so I try to
Right. Yep.
I try to kind of say anybody can listen to it. But yeah, like the first people that usually hear my songs are like my parents, and then friends and just people who I promote to. But yeah, my nephew, that spreads too, because he's like, the younger generation is always like, that next thing that hits, or the next thing that they like, they tell everybody about it right away. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I always like that aspect of it. I was actually out last night, and it was really funny. This guy I never met before, and he goes, "Yo, you're CP, right? You're CP time." I was like, "Yeah, man." I was like, "Nice to meet you." He's still doing the Sixers things? I was like, "Not this year, but I did
Oh, that's
last
funny.
year." And I was like, so that's really cool to reach people that way, because it's like sometimes it's parents, or it's
Yep.
kids, or it's I always really I enjoy that. I just want people to listen and just
Because
enjoy it.
something like that happened to me a few years back in
Yeah.
Jersey,
Yeah.
and I was working, and I'm like, she's like, "Excuse me," I'm sitting there filling a vending machine. She's like, "Excuse me," hey, I don't want to. She's like, "I seen you singing on Instagram." She heard you lied.
Yeah.
She's like, "I seen you singing on Instagram. You were singing, Tiz the singer." I said, "Ooh," Easy
Dang.
does it now, mama. I said, easy does it. She said, it was her and her friend. She's like, yo, you would kill you. She's like, you were killing that shit. I'm like, appreciate you.
Thank you.
But this is what I do during the day. I don't want nobody to see me like this. But
That's yeah, that's crazy.
it was
though, because-
humbling. It was humbling.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
humbling. Yeah.
That's a really cool feeling. It's a really cool thing. And
Yeah.
one of my favorite moments ever was when I did the Sixers thing, and this kid came up and asked for my autograph.
Oh, that's
and
funny.
I was like, that's just awesome. I've never met the kid or anything
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
It's like, you know, just stuff like that is really cool. So the demo is like kind of, I did try to make it to everybody, but
Right. Have you ever? I've heard people say like, Cole has like a Disney or like a Nickelodeon demo. I'm like,
yeah,
he could make some money doing it. I hear what they're saying, but I also see it's more for like a teenager. But then again, Disney teenagers still watching Disney,
yeah,
still watching Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, whatever it may, whoever it may behoove. But at the same time, I can see that, and you can make some bread off of that.
yeah. It's I've always liked and kind of prided myself off of like themed music.
Got it. Okay.
There's been like, obviously I did the Let Us Out, which is the Halloween one with my
Oh,
brothers
yeah,
and
with your
my
brothers
dad,
there with the-
Christmas one and all
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
stuff.
I remember
so-
seeing that joint on World Star.
Yeah.
Yep,
That's
I remember seeing that on
yeah.
World Star.
Yeah, that was out on that, and that was a I just really got in the zone with writing that, and like I just like that because it's different because you don't see
Nobody
a lot
does
of
it.
that. So it's like I remember we were on vacation and my mom actually talked about doing like a kids like nursery rap or something like
Bro,
that.
I'm telling you.
And she
That'd
was
be
like
fire.
she was talking about like putting your pajamas on. She's like, get your jams on, get your jams on.
I can
like
see you
something
doing
like
that.
You know what I mean?
I can see you
So I
killing
was like,
that, bro.
I never followed through with it, but something like that, or talking to kids, or like doing something along those lines is definitely not out of the question though. But because I just like different themes and like stuff that brings you back to it. Like every Halloween, like
Mm-hmm.
every October, I see my streams going up for that Let Us Out
Oh,
on like Spotify
Yeah,
and stuff
right,
like
right,
that.
right.
And my dad says that like he like a bunch of his coworkers play like in the office during October and
that's
stuff
funny.
like that. So it's cool to bring it back to that, or have that demographic to, you know, to not limit yourself with doing those types of things.
Of course.
Because you can do anything.
You can do it.
anything.
I'm telling you. I honestly think, bro, you would smoke all of that.
Yeah.
I said, I'm like, yo, Cole's music. I said, I feel like Disney should do something with that.
yeah.
Because
yeah.
it's like you said, it's clean. It's for a certain demo, but you see what's picking up. Like
Yeah.
the younger generation, Georgie's generation,
Yeah.
is picking that up quick.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm
for
like,
sure.
damn, Cole would smoke that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can see you being a Disney dad too, though.
Yeah.
Respectfully.
Disney dad is crazy.
Hey, yo, listen, bro. I actually had an audition for Disney when I was like 22.
Did you?
Yeah, and I never did. And they wanted me to bring a parent.
Yeah.
Even still, I was a grown ass man at the time, but they wanted me to bring a parent to sign off, do all this paperwork stuff.
Yeah.
And it just never went through. I just said chalk.
Yeah.
I actually signed up. It was Disney and Nickelodeon.
It's a
This man was
that's
gonna,
a real
he was gonna be
market,
on
man.
that, so
It's-
Ray been bugging out.
Yeah.
And people to this day, they be like, yo, Tony, you should do like a show. That's hence why I got a pod.
Yeah.
You know what I
yeah.
mean? They're like,
Nah, definitely.
I said, I'll do the pod route. Because, you know what I mean? My mouth, I got a potty mouth a little bit. I try to get better with it.
Yeah.
But I'm
do.
still grown. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, no, I honestly think respectfully, bro. Like, you can smoke anything show related.
Yeah. Yeah. My
Sitcom, I can see you on anything.
yeah, my mom always thought
It's
like,
your personality, bro. That
Yeah.
personality.
my mom always thought I would be a good like hype man for like a TV show. Like
Oh, yeah.
we went
I can see
it was
that.
years ago and it's super random, but I went with my mom and my sister-in-law to Dr. Oz show.
Oh, okay.
In New York.
Yep.
And she was like, you would kill this job. Like the guy comes out and he hypes up the crowd
Oh,
and he
yeah,
like
yeah.
tells you when to applaud and all that stuff, makes
Yeah,
jokes and
yeah,
keeps
yeah.
everybody cool. But yeah, I mean I love performing. That's 100% the best part
Best
of
thing in the
music.
world,
yep.
Yeah,
Definitely.
that's what I love the most.
Definitely.
Creation.
Yeah.
And then once you see how the crowd reacts,
yeah.
like I said, it's a different beast.
It's awesome. That's why I always love like my dad took this from this band that we watch a lot, Livewire, which is a AC/DC cover
AC/DC,
band.
yep,
They're awesome, but they always say 5 or 5,000. So you're getting the same performance from us, whether it's a private show,
Yep. Versus
or something
arena.
big. So yeah, so that's something I think you gotta really take with you when you're performing, is just enjoying it.
Because there's been some interesting nights where there's been slim pickings,
Yeah,
but you set that joint up like as if that shit was full, bro.
it's the same thing for me. That's how I gotta keep it in my mind to do.
Yeah, you got to.
It's because you have to be confident in what you do, and if it's somebody that you're influenced, or somebody that needed to hear that, or somebody that wanted to see, that came out for a performance, you know what I mean? You can't be different because there's 10 people instead of 100.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, because it only takes one, like you said
That's what I
earlier.
said.
Right.
It only takes one, and when people, it's individuals that come up to you after the shows and say that you killed that, or like
Yep.
I never seen anything like that. Like, that was awesome. Like, I didn't expect that at all. And those are the individuals that were there anyway. So it's like you get lost in a crowd of people too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's an awesome thing, and I've always liked that, and it's shifted so much since the years I've been performing to like nervous rather than like excited. Now it's like I'm so excited to perform all the time. It doesn't matter where it is, rather
Right.
than nervous for it, because
That's how I am.
yeah, like I remember just the King Kanja concert. Like that was really cool, and I think the order I was supposed to go like third or something, but Lev
You were
came
right
out.
after me, I believe.
Yeah, it was supposed to be.
It was either you were right after me or I was before you or something. I don't remember.
But Lev was like, "Yo, man, I need you to start this up. Like, I need
Yeah, that's what I'm
your
saying.
energy right away."
Yeah.
So I was like, "Yeah, man, let's roll." And I really liked it, and I thought it was good. And it's like, you always like, you kind of manifest things.
Shout
and
out
you
to
think
Big Lev
about-
too, by the way.
Yeah, Big Lev.
Shout out to Big Lev.
But yeah, you kind of envision like how it's gonna go and what it's gonna be like, but you gotta kind of be ready for anything and adapt to the situation, overcome and adapt type of thing.
Right.
But yeah, that's always been, at least the last 5 or 6 years, that's always been my favorite part of music for sure, is just performing.
Did you have something?
I was just gonna ask, with everything that you've accomplished so far, do you feel like you've made your best song yet?
Oh, that's a good question. That's a
That
very
boy, I'm
good
trying to tell you
question.
that boy good. That's why I have him
That
here.
is a
man.
very good question.
I got him here. That boy good.
It's
Pause.
I always thought of like best song is like at least particularly for me, it's like I feel like I have different songs and different vibes of different songs that I don't know is like the best for me, but because like I like to get into, especially if I hear a beat, like I like to get into like rapping and like the rap part, but then if I hear like a pop fun beat, like I can do like the singing part too, and it's like more fun for me. But I don't know, it's like it's a good question because I like a couple songs in particular, but whether that's the best song yet, you know what I mean? I don't know. But it's still, like I said before, it's still really cool, the timeless part, because that whole best song yet could be one that I made 3 years ago. You know what I
Yep.
mean?
All right.
Or it could be my last one that I just recorded,
Where's your
or
pop?
yeah, or it could be something that I'm doing, coming up with, acts or something like that. And one of my favorite songs, I will say, is "Perfect Timing" with Axe. Shout out.
That
Axe.
it's crazy.
That joint- Fire.
That's one of my
crazy.
favorite. Like just recording that to
Actually,
performing that.
Y'all two have a similar
is-
sound.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
crazy.
But the dynamic actually works well with you and Axe.
it
also.
does.
It
It
really
does.
does.
Yeah,
It's like y'all been doing this shit forever
yeah,
with each other. It's like y'all like a group.
yeah. We do.
Early 2000 wows.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
we
saying?
do bounce off each other very well with that, and like
Pause.
especially performing and stuff like that. Like I feel like I try to bring him up, and then he performs better when both of us are around. So it's that's a good collab. We talked about doing like an EP or an album together.
Y'all should. Y'all
And,
should.
But but yeah, he's been recording more stuff now too, and he's very talented. He's just a great dude too. But yeah, I would say Perfect Timing is probably one of my favorite songs for sure. And the Coming Up, because that, when I re-recorded that was just like very nostalgic. Because it was like kind of where I came from to where I'm at now.
Gotcha.
But that's a very like good repetitive chorus. Like that's like a full song. Yeah, if you ever get a chance, definitely listen to that. It's called Coming Up, but it's the newer version in 2024. But I would say those two are probably my favorites. I don't know if best is the right word, but
In other words, it hasn't happened yet.
yeah, that's an
Touche.
Yeah, we don't know.
Just in the studio, like just for you, and this is like just a random question. Like aside from the music, just even being in the studio, do you have a favorite part of the process of being in the studio, or you just like the overall experience? Because I feel like when I listen to your stuff, and I feel like it's the same wavelength as Tiz and I, just in terms of just recording. I'm not even talking about the content of the song. I'm talking about just recording.
Yeah.
It almost feels like for us, since we really love this shit, it feels like it's an adventure. Is that fair to say for you?
Yes, absolutely. So my situation has changed as far as recording now, but when I did before for a very large chunk of like the musical career was at home by myself, door shut, like this is like
Studio
my escape,
time.
you know what I mean? The studio time was it. Like, and I really enjoyed that, and I also really liked how a song is put together, because you think of how it should go, and then when you record it, when you hear it, it's like, you know, do I want to add something here? Do I want to subtract something here? And it's like when you're using or working with a producer, it's a little bit different because they have insights on what it should sound like too.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I always liked doing it myself and then just sending it off, and then when I get the final copy is really cool and rewarding. Like it's really, really nice. But then when you do it like at a recording studio, obviously you get everything done right there too. So it's different, but I usually prefer doing it myself. But it is an adventure, and it's like when to put ad libs in, when to just make it clean, when to put doubles, when to, you know,
Like
echo.
stacking it.
Yeah. So
Relay,
it's
delay.
should I do that take again? And it's
Reverb,
like it's fun, and it really opens you up, because it's like, you know, should I do more here or should I do less? Is like, you know, the whole less is more thing. Like just make a nice clean song. And you don't have to stack it too much. You don't have to just make it sound good. You know what I mean? Or make it sound how you want it to sound. So that's a very fun process too. Outside of performing, recording is definitely up there. And just getting the actual track back, like when you're
When
ready
you hear
to go
that,
to release
John?
it. Yeah.
Woo!
You're like, dang, because you always think this is that one. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
it's the one right here.
Yeah,
That's-
because it takes a lot of time and takes a lot of effort, and it's, you know, it can be expensive
Yeah.
too. So
Oh,
I
yeah.
definitely take
Telling
my
you.
hat off to anybody, man.
I'm telling
Anybody
you.
doing it.
Over the years since 2020, I've spent thousands of dollars
Yeah.
between
He spent thousands.
recording, sending out demos,
Yep.
shooting videos with Cash, shooting videos with Drew Vernon. Shout out to Big Drew Vernon. That's my guy.
Yeah. Oh, he's good.
Yo,
That's my
He's
boy. I
very
know.
Yo,
good.
he
I don't
really-
use him in Cash. I
Yeah.
don't use nobody else.
I gotta shout him out though, and it's all in good fun. I definitely became a meme after our U Live video.
Oh yes, I'll put that on at the comments underneath the video once this drops. Cause I definitely have it. Yep. I have the meme.
Yeah,
Drew
that's
did
crazy.
Drew did one of my favorite videos ever, which was Bleachers with D Pool.
Oh,
Remember
D-Pool, yeah.
D-Pool
That's
rap?
when y'all was
Shout
in the
out
car.
D-Pool. Yeah.
Yep,
That was
I was in the
awesome.
car, the
That was
slow mo
over at-
B rolls.
Yeah.
Yep, I know.
Yeah, he was like, man, he was like, it's so easy because you guys are literally just having fun. Like we're just jumping around doing that stuff, and then working with Cash is awesome too, because he's just
Those are on two. Those
he
are
just
my
knows
two.
the angles. He knows the content. knows
I
how to
only
get
use
into
Drew
it.
and Cash. I don't go to nobody else.
You know that Cash guy especially, man. There's something about the way he puts videos together, and he just seems like a hell of a guy.
Yeah,
Hey,
he
that's
does. What's up, Cash?
Shout out to Big Cash in the background.
Yeah, and yeah,
Drew's a monster though.
it was
Oh,
He's
yeah.
good with that shit. Drew's a monster. I ain't gonna lie.
The thing with Cash was very like with when we did the Galaxy video, it was like the green screen thing, and that was
I forgot about that.
That was like a
I forgot about that.
breakthrough thing for me because it was always like shooting video in the street or shooting video here or there, and it wasn't like didn't have a lot of layers to it. Or
He's quick on his feet. Cash is
Yeah,
quick on his feet when it
yeah.
comes to that shit.
But-
I'll do that.
but with that, it was like the whole green screen of like what you can do with all that stuff is crazy.
Yeah.
It's like I was like, dang, that was really cool. Because then we had like the in studio thing, but then
Of
it
course.
bounced
Right.
back to like almost like an animated type
Right.
of thing. So
That boy good. Pause.
yeah,
Love you, bro, but
Yeah.
that boy good. Pause.
That was crazy.
yeah.
I mean,
So yeah, man.
but yeah.
Nah.
Drew, I had Drew do, he did Feel Your Touch. I had Cash do Hips on Me.
Yeah.
I had Drew do, I did a skit with Drew. It's recent. I don't know if you saw it. Me and him and some of his friends were doing some acting shit. Acting like we were robbing somebody.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you saw that, but I have it up. I worked with Drew over the years. First song me and Sam did, Nothing Wrong. That was back in like 2018. We shot it out in Center City, Philly. And Drew shot that. I just started working with Cash over the past few years, and
yeah.
I was like, yo, I got to use him and Drew. I'm sorry. Them boys
Yeah.
is too good.
Yeah.
Pause.
It's cool who you use for different concepts and stuff too.
Yeah.
Good friend of mine. Shout out Luke O'Brien. If you ever get a chance to just his content in general, but he's like a full-time videographer now.
Mhm.
He just came out with a drink called Not Pizza,
Oh,
vodka seltzers. I don't know if you guys indulge, but if you
I-
do, they're
vodka
very
seltzers.
good. Yeah, they're very good, and he's very good at
I'm more of a happy dad type of fella.
yeah.
Pause.
Happy Dad is crazy.
Yeah, happy that. If you get a chance though, try out the Not Pizza. It's all over Phoenixville, Pottstown. They're getting them in beer stores and all that stuff.
Well, I gotta highlight my fellow teammate Mike Noto down there at on Hanover Street. See if they got them.
Yeah. What's the beer distributor?
I want to say, is it
Is it North End? Or no, that's not.
Hanover Street, whatever. I forget what it's called. Not Pat's. Pat's is on High
Oh
Street.
yeah.
Yeah, I know
Oh,
what
I
you're
know
talking about. I
what
can't
you're
think of the
talking
name
about,
of it.
yeah.
It's right next to the Family Dollar.
Yes, that
Yeah.
one.
But
Right
yeah,
on
shout
Pharmacy.
out Luke O'Brien on Not Pizza. He's a but I was talking about that because I used him for
Shout out to Luke.
the home video where that was kind of like
Yep.
a opening thing where I started to like sing more than rapping, and we did a video together, and he's very good at concepts and like directing more
Got
than
it. Yeah.
just hey, here's the camera, go do something.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
he shows you what to do and stuff
That
like
makes
that
sense,
too.
yeah.
So
Drew was like that.
yeah, he was.
Drew and Cash, they'll both insert their little parts in, like,
Yeah.
yo, Tiz, you should do this. Or how about we do this? How about I put you in the back of this and you do this? You come out like this.
yeah,
Like,
different.
Drew did,
concept
remember my
ideas.
song East Side?
No,
All
I
right.
remember that one.
Drew did East Side.
Okay.
And I had a red Camaro.
Oh, nice.
Drop top.
He was O-Dog was in it.
Tired of
Smooth was
Oh, I
shit
gotta
too.
watch that.
I ain't
Smooth was
gonna
in
lie.
it.
I was tired of shit that day
What was
too.
it called? East Side?
It's called East Side.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah,
if
I
y'all.
gotta watch
I was surprised you never heard that because that's
No.
probably. It's for the whites. Needless to say, it's probably
Whites.
Come on.
shit. I'm just saying.
CP time.
Happy Black History.
Yo, for real.
Shout out to Ubar.
So,
That's funny.
but
I'm sorry.
it sounds like a song that could be on Q102. Yeah,
Oh,
honestly.
okay. Yeah.
It's a poppy
East
song.
Side,
How-
yeah.
Shout out to Q102.
Q102.
Yeah.
Classic shit. Classic shit.
But yeah. So Drew shot that too, and he did amazing work. We saw Renan while shooting that. Ran into Devontae Smith when he just came to Philly.
Oh yeah,
really?
you was hype as hell. You
I was trying to
pointed
get
him
him.
out. I didn't even see him. I'm
I'm
gonna be
like,
straight
oh
up with
shit,
you.
they go to Devontae Smith. Like,
I'm like, oh, word.
Devontae.
He pointed him out. I'm like trying to keep, you know what I mean? Yo, they go to Vontae right there. I'm like, word.
Dang.
Oh, how you know it was him, son?
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
I saw Jason Kelsey in New Jersey on where was it? Sea Isle.
Oh, okay.
He
okay.
used to do like
Yeah, I
pop
think
up
they
and
got
do
a spot out
bartend and
there.
stuff. Yeah, but he was walking across the street. We were about to go on this boat for my dad's cousin's birthday, and this one lady was like, "Yo, I think that's Jason Kelsey," and somebody's like, "Jason," and he went like this, and just he just like,
You know,
"Yep, that's me." It's funny.
I almost ran into Vi Sickenham when he was walking across the street. You know who Vi Sickenham is?
No.
He's an old football player, but he was also a news broadcaster for NBC 10.
Oh, okay.
He's about my height.
Oh,
Tiny.
okay.
He used to play for the Eagles.
Oh, nice.
But I'll sit there and turn. I said, "Oh,
There he is.
well,
that's
what's
funny.
up, Vi?" He's like, "Give me the spirit fingers. What's up, man? What's up, man?"
Yeah, spirit fingers. That's
Well,
funny, man.
All right, let's get into some real stuff real quick.
Yeah.
Last 20 minutes here. If you could do a song with one celebrity, who would it be?
Oh, that's a good question. Oh man, I don't know, cause
Take your time. Shit, world, bro.
I have two. I have like two in mind.
Come
'cause
on.
It's like
It's your world.
because
Talk to him.
I'm
Talk to me.
thinking. I'm thinking Eminem.
Em?
I think that would be sweet.
Oh,
like,
shit.
It would just be really cool to try to do that style, like that, like rap,
Mhm.
like, you know what I mean. But
Yeah.
you know, I think it would be awesome with like Chris Brown. Like that would be sick too.
My
Like,
dog.
especially like watching him lately. I'm like, dang, he literally started when he was like 18, like 17.
No, 15.
Like, yeah,
14.
yeah.
You talking to the CB connoisseur. I ain't
But
gonna
he
lie.
just, I mean, he
CV kind of
just so. I've never really thought about that or been asked that. So that was a good question. But I'd probably say one of those two, just off the top of my head. But
Yeah.
there's an artist that I really, really admire and really liked seeing him. He's not really that big, but I mean he is. But his name's Sammy Adams.
Sammy
I don't know
Adams.
if you heard of him. All Night Longer. I wanna go all night longer. Couple rounds going down like
That sounds like something they listen to at the Eagles tailgate.
Yeah, it's like an old school like frat party song that
Oh,
he kind of got big.
Asher
off of.
Roth type shit.
Yes,
Got
yeah.
it. Okay.
But I seen him at the Stone Pony in Jersey a couple times, and he's just a great performer and has really good energy. And I reached out to him a couple times to try to collab, and never came to. But yeah, if you ever get a chance, check him out. But he I always thought about that would be really cool with that too.
Mhm.
But yeah, that's a good question though.
Real quick.
Collab.
So let's go to some personal, not too personal, but personal. So how was y'all weeks this week? How was y'all week? Everything was good?
Yeah,
Yeah.
my week was really good.
Yeah. What about you?
Yeah.
You motherfuckers is crazy. Nah, I'm just playing. Nah, you know what? Nah, all in all, it was good. It was good. I learned a lot, and I'm actually glad to be here for sure.
Yeah.
Let the church say amen.
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 Yeah, for sure, man. I've just been very grateful for experiences and new things, and honestly, just my family. It's just they've been so good to me. I mean, all throughout all the years, but especially now, and it's good to reflect and be grateful for the things that you have.
That's
It's
true.
really, really important
Life is
to
short.
do that. And,
Life is short.
And yeah, actually, I just came from church, and it was they were talking about generosity, and it was like how material things really aren't really that real.
Yeah,
You know
I'm
what I
telling
mean?
you.
And it's more about relationships, and it's more about enjoying and making other people around you better.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so to reflect on that is definitely to say I had a good week.
They say that's
Amen.
they say that's where the real jewelry comes from. To be honest with you,
Facts.
that's the real riches right there.
Mhm.
Absolutely. It's people around you making
Well, a
it better.
stronger relationship with God.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what we
number
on it.
one. But
That's number one. Yep.
yeah, and then people around you as much as you can to
Spreading that word to get that out.
yeah. That's good.
Keep God in your lives.
Yes.
For
Fuck
real.
niggas.
Yes. Please.
As,
Ain't that what
he,
how Drewski said it? Keep God in your life. Fuck nigga.
as he's sitting here trying to talking
Keep God in your lives. just leave it at that.
Yeah.
Nah, for real. No, all jokes aside. No, seriously. Like it this year especially, we really do. All of us, myself included. I think we all need to really keep God more like in our
We
lives
need
because
Jesus, man.
as this world really like revolves, as this world turns, I should say,
Yeah.
as the world turns, you see a lot more destruction. So it's really rooted. It's really best to like try to stay rooted in your faith as much as possible. And
The
that's
rapture's on the
me
way.
as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It is.
I think
Rapture's on the way.
I
You
think
see all
it's
this
here
shit
now.
happening now?
I think it's here now.
Yeah.
No, it ain't. It's just the beginning.
No, yeah, it's
It's just getting started.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's unraveling right now in our face. That's what I'm trying to say. We are in the last days.
Yep.
yeah. Gotta
But-
enjoy it, man.
Yeah, absolutely. But my week, it was long. I actually had I was in New York 2 days ago. Went to go see Day 26 up in SOBs.
Oh yeah, so
Yeah. I was that was decent. I spoke to a few people, their managers and stuff, because I'm like, yo, I said I was supposed to. I spoke to Brian from Day 26. I don't know if you remember him.
No, I've only known him from when I saw you
Okay.
posted him and stuff like that.
Yeah, so I was trying to open up for them. He said,
Oh,
let me
okay.
talk to my manager. Never got back to me. I get there, and the openers are basura, trash. Oh, like what?
That's crazy too. That's just a whole different avenue, and you're like, wait, these are the people that are like
You should have pulled a
opening or
KRS One,
doing
fool.
this, or
Went up
it's
there and snatched the mic.
Yeah,
Crazy.
you should have pulled a KRS One.
Nah.
Took that.
The PM
Yeah,
on their ass.
Take that.
Nah, bro, that security was so tight up there. But
Yeah.
So then, what happened after that?
I just stayed there.
Yeah.
I met up with him after the show and said what's up
Yeah,
and took a
that's cool.
picture and just got up out of there. Me and my girl got up out of there.
Yeah.
They had another show coming up that same night. They had back-to-back shows that night. But other than that, a week was long. My birthday's coming up next Sunday.
Oh, there you go, man.
Super Bowl day.
Super Bowl
33.
33.
33.
Dang.
Yeah.
Look at
You
that.
there now. You're a little
Yeah,
bit.
I'm
We're like a
33.
month or two.
Yeah, I'm
This-
30. I'm 34 in June. So yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Did you get held back a year or something?
No, I just started late.
Yeah, okay. That's what I'm going to say. We
Yeah.
graduated the same year.
I think I did an extra year of preschool or something.
That'll make
Yeah.
sense. Because that's
Yeah.
like that's like other people
Yeah,
in our
because I
class.
was because I graduated in 2010.
Yeah,
You
we
were
both-
09, right?
No, I was 10.
Oh, you were 10. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Look at that.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. So
But yeah, other than that,
yeah,
birthday's coming up, Super Bowl coming up, big game.
that's good, man.
Real quick on the Lakers, though. Luka, what you think about it? What y'all
That's
think?
crazy. I like it. Like I said, I was just there Tuesday when they played this.
This the only sports team you ever gonna see
And it-
across my shit. Let me just make that clear. I don't care about none of this football shit. I watch it. There happens to be there's a Kendrick concert. They're playing football first for whatever reason. Hurry up, get that out the way. But as far as sports go, it's the only shit. When we talk
Lakers?
sports, look, if somebody want to bury me, you bury me in shit like this. You understand what I'm saying?
God.
You be all right. You
I
got
like
green
it,
on right
though.
now. No, but
AGLES.
bugging. But no, I'm just playing. I'm just
I do
talking
like
shit.
the Lakers, though.
Yeah.
I'm a Lakers fan, too. I ain't gonna
Nah,
lie.
shout out to the Eagles. You guys are playing well this year. But I will say about the Lakers.
Shay Sean Barkley. That boy, Shay Sean Barkley.
Kobe Bryant.
So,
Kobe
Redskins fan was like, called him Shay Sean instead of Saquon. I started dying.
Shay Sean
Oh,
is
me and
crazy.
Say, yo, shout out to Saquon.
Yeah.
Our
Saquon
birthdays are the same
Barkley.
day.
Yeah.
Me and Saquon got the same birthday.
Oh yeah,
That might be
he
what-
does it.
February
That
9th.
might be
He
one
was
of the greatest
97, I was
acquisitions
92.
I think in football here because the way that he is just
Yeah, he's nasty.
That boy
He's-
good.
gosh.
That goes to show you too, just on the right team at the right time. Because
Yeah.
he was always
Rookie
that good,
contract
but
all through New
he
York.
he needed that.
I
which
say
was
this and I
cool.
mean this: divine timing is real, and he is an example of that. I know it's
Yes.
sports, but divine timing. I mean, because it's not even just about how he plays on the field. Even when he went off the field, like just the way that he gravitates towards the people, and the way that the city is really embracing him.
He's from
Yeah.
around this way. He's
a
from up
good-
from up
he's
this
a good
way.
dude,
Yeah,
man.
he good.
That's what you want to see.
I'll get a
first
jersey.
anyway. Just good player.
Yeah,
A good
Oh,
person.
But about you was talking about the Lakers, right?
Lakers.
yeah.
Yeah, I got no sleep last night because I'm a little torn by this. Because I did not want to get rid of Anthony Davis, but
Big body.
Yeah.
That's a big we losing.
yeah,
Yeah, that is.
and when we got to find another center, but at the same time, the fact that Dallas was willing to give up their star player and called us, I guess that Lakers tax is no longer real, which kind of
Yeah.
and we got him for free, damn near.
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, it
it's-
cost AD, but
Yeah. And it was like a pick in 2029 or something.
yeah. So
Something,
who cares
something
about?
silly like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's crazy though because you think that's gonna be a real good duo like LeBron and Luka? I mean,
I'm trying to. That's the
will,
question. I think they will because in terms of their IQ, the question is LeBron actually going to stay?
Yeah.
Because what it's looking like, right? Because nobody knew about this trade, obviously.
Yeah.
Nobody knew about it. So what it comes down to now
I
is,
think he's gonna go to Golden State.
yeah,
Like,
it's either
Yeah.
Golden State or Cleveland if
That's
he
what he
decides
said.
to leave.
I don't think he's going back to Cleveland. I don't
Oh,
know.
I thought it was
Who
Golden
knows,
State.
but
I'm pretty sure
I
it's
thought it was
Golden
Golden
State.
You know what? If I had to roll the dice right now, if I had to bet money, I think him and Curry finally gonna team up,
Yeah, I think.
and I'm gonna throw up.
I think it's just amazing that he's 40 years old too.
Yeah.
He's that dude at 40. Like
Balling.
it's a-
Like as he was at 18.
Like I seen
Yeah.
him I seen him Tuesday, and obviously I watch playoffs and stuff like that. Like I watch him play a lot, and like I thought he was always the best. Like when he was on the Heat, like when they had the
Yeah.
big three at the Heat. But
Oh, I hated
like
him at that time.
his passing is ridiculous.
I know.
Like watching that live too is like, dang, he's a really good passer.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yep.
he's
Him
just
and
a
Melo.
great player.
Him and
Yeah,
Melo. Melo's
was
good.
too.
I was good with that passing shit. And I was like, damn.
It's gonna be a
But-
whole lot of if LeBron sticks around, it's gonna be a whole lot of dimes between him and Luka. And them assists gonna go
Oh
up
yeah,
because
Double
them
doubles.
two,
Triple
Reeves,
doubles.
we need to find another
Austin
center.
Reeves. That boy.
We need to
Yeah,
find a center
definitely
because I don't like
center,
Jackson
yeah.
Hayes.
Need another
I'm
big.
get him off my team, but
yeah.
So closing out here. What top 5 artists, brother?
Top 5 artists.
Top 5 artists. Top 5 artists and then top 5 songs.
Dang. Top
Yeah.
5 artists. Like my favorite, or do I think is
All your favorite.
everything?
Yep.
Are we doing rap or are we doing anything?
Anything.
anything.
Your world, bro.
Oh man, I'm just thinking. I still think Eminem is the best rapper of all time.
All
I
right,
think
that's
he's
one.
number one. I think he's the best artist of all time.
Yeah, that's one.
I'll do Chris Brown for sure.
CB.
Yeah. Post Malone.
Posty.
Yeah, Posty. Post Malone. He's switching genres like that. I want to say too, I don't really like him as much now, but I think the transformation from rap to rock and everything, I'll go Machine Gun Kelly too.
Oh
He
yeah.
was really good at that, and he just made a whole new
Versatility.
thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
versatility. Because he could still
He
jump
still
on a
do it all.
freestyle and
Mhm.
do like really good raps,
Mhm.
but he can also do the whole rock thing too. What is that? 3?
Yep, you got 3.
3.
Not 4.
Was that
He
4?
didn't count Machine Gun.
Oh, you didn't count Machine Gun?
Oh yeah, I am.
Oh no,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
4.
yeah, that was 4 then. Machine
bad.
Gun Kelly, and then oh man, who else? I don't know why. I don't know why I'm saying this, but I just think she changed the whole rap game. So Cardi B,
Word?
yeah.
Shout out to Big Cardi. Barty Gang in the building.
So
Word
it's
is
like,
on.
I don't necessarily agree with everything. Like I don't think like that's not usually my style. But as far as like rapping goes, like I listen to her a lot.
Her
Like,
verse, she's got a whole bunch of features.
And
And she has one album.
she got nasty raps, man. Like
Mhm.
she got crazy bars. Like
know.
I listen to her songs a lot, like in the gym.
Oh yeah.
Like yeah, like I'll bump Cardi B in the
Mhm.
gym.
That's
So I guess that'll be my 5 on the spot.
All right, now your top 5 songs
Top 5 songs.
all time. Your world. No order.
It's so crazy with the timeless thing because I probably listened to Residuals like 75 times in the last like 2 or 3 weeks.
Absolutely.
So I got to put that one in there.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
yeah.
I've been saying this since I heard it. The first day it dropped, I was up at midnight listening, waiting for the deluxe to drop.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm like, yo, this shit sounds like Prince, Purple Rain.
Yeah, crazy.
It's just Chris's Purple Rain. I tweeted it.
Mm,
I heard people on the radio, Power 99. They said the same shit
yeah.
a week later. Good song right there.
I'm just gonna put it. It's obviously not the best, but it's one of my favorite songs is that Perfect Timing. It is by me and Axel Lindbergh. So
There you go.
yeah,
It's
I like
two.
that a lot.
Go check that out.
What else we got?
Hips on Me by Tizzy Singer. Say nah.
Yes.
The Rules
Um,
back by James Earl.
There is I don't know if you guys ever heard of him, but Elevation Worship, which is they're a Christian music group.
Okay, like
And-
Maverick City.
Yes,
Got
yeah,
it.
Okay.
yeah.
Got it.
Chandler, I think his name is Chandler Moore.
Something like
Is in
that.
the Maverick thing.
Yeah, I know you
But
talking
he does a song called "Oh You Praise," and I listen to that like a lot, like on my way to work, and like
Mhm.
and so that's one of my favorite songs. Very grounding. "Oh You
Yeah.
Praise" by Elevation Church. Stephen Furtick, he's a You've probably seen a lot of
Probably,
some of his
yeah.
shorts. He's very like motivational, but he's
Mhm.
obviously a pastor too.
Mhm.
What's that, 3?
Yep. Yeah. 3. Yep.
Yeah, I'll go All Night Longer by Sammy Adams too. Check that out. It's
All Night
very
Longer.
it's very catchy, but yeah, shout out Sammy Adams for sure. I just listened to that so many times. It's awesome. What's that for?
4.
Yeah,
You know,
4,
5 right here.
5.
Dun, dun, dun.
I'm trying to think of somebody like local or something that I listen to a lot.
This singer.
This
James Earl. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
no, this woman is good though.
I know.
It's,
That's a bad one.
it's in my top 10.
I appreciate it. That's
It's in
love.
my top 10.
That's love.
What is I'll do a song by Luke O'Brien and the Bull Bay. It's called Legacy. I listen to that a lot, and I got to get the hometown credit to Luke O'Brien and the Bull Bay. It's called Legacy. Check that out. I saw them do that live, and it was awesome too. He played at the theater in Phoenixville.
Oh, Colonial.
Yeah,
Colonial.
Colonial. Yeah.
Yep.
And yeah, that was cool. So yeah, that's my top 5.
Damn, that's not too bad, Joe.
Yeah,
That's not bad at all.
crazy.
Yeah.
You guys got it off the top?
Ours changes.
Yours changes? Yeah.
Yeah, mine-
Well, I'm sure mine would
Mine
change
is
if we did this next week, too.
CB.
Yeah.
It's whatever. I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
We could
yeah.
probably do current songs. But we could do current songs now, though, too, right?
Like
what we-
timing
what we
wise, we don't have the time right now, but
Yeah.
we gotta get
But
right
yeah,
back.
that would be mine.
But otherwise, yeah, we're
Yeah.
gonna have to do that on off the fly, off mic.
Yeah.
But timing wise,
I appreciate you guys, man.
no,
Thanks for
Cole.
having
Once
me.
again, bro, I love you. Thank you for coming up here, bro.
Yeah, man, for sure. Thanks
It's
for
been
having me.
it's been a long time coming. since
Yeah,
you had-
definitely.
We needed you up here.
Yeah, yeah, we talked about it all the time, especially
Yeah.
like at industry.
We gotta
nights
do
and
some. We
stuff
gotta
like
do some.
that.
We gotta work together. We gotta do. You know what I mean, I don't even think I have your number.
Yeah, we need. Yeah, we need to. Do
Yeah,
that,
and
for
I've
sure.
known him. I've known this man for 15 plus years.
Yeah.
Since school.
Yeah,
Played him in
Yeah.
football every year.
yeah, crazy.
Starting quarterback. That boy was good too.
Yeah,
That was starting quarterback for Fires. That
crazy.
boy was good.
Long time
Hold
ago,
on.
man.
Real quick before we end, though,
Yeah.
because I do realize you're a quarterback. Most memorable play or touchdown that you ever.
Oh, I actually remember it by a game. It was against Pottstown my senior year.
Mhm.
I ran for 4 touchdowns and I threw for 1. And it was a really good game, and we kind of got in the zone with that. And it was funny because my coach at the time,
Was it Delaney?
no, it was my
No, he's Pottstown. He was
no,
Pottstown.
no, my dad was the head coach, but my
Oh, that's
quarterback
right.
coach, rest in peace, it was Dan Cadence, Coach Dan, and he told me in the beginning of the game, he was like, "This is gonna be one of those games where you're gonna hand it off a lot, and we're just gonna run it down their throats." And then we did that for 2 drives. We didn't go anywhere. And then my dad was like, "Screw this, we're opening it up." And then we went back to the spread. I started running all over him, and that was a really memorable game. That was awesome.
I actually played the last game that played at Pius. Since Thanksgiving
really?
Day. I played in that game.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Y'all were
Dang.
out. I don't think y'all were playing. They had second team in.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we had
because
second team in.
I think we were
And I
both
went
in
in
the
with the second team. I
playoffs.
said, Coach, put me in, please.
Yeah,
Like, all right, go ahead.
gotta play, man. Yeah.
So
yeah.
we
Yeah,
put in the
that's
second
crazy.
team. That was the last game we played at that Pius game school. So,
Yeah.
but
Oh, and let me say real quick,
Go ahead.
shout out Precious. These shirts,
PK4 Prince,
PK4 Prince, P4K,
P4K Prince.
Prince.
I apologize.
Precious. Cash,
Shout out to
you
my
guys.
little sis.
Yeah, yeah. Get you some shirts. Get you some prints.
There you go.
So-
I
You
y'all
heard the
hear
man.
Cash in the background.
yeah. Shout out, Cash. I'll get some more.
Yo, do you want to let people know where they can find you, where they can reach out to you? And let them know?
Yeah. So
Listen to you.
again, my name is Cole Parkinson. I go by Cptime. You can search Cptime on Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube is Cole Parkinson. But yeah, you can find me. I got a bunch of music videos, music out, bunch of different content. So appreciate everybody listening and working on a lot of different promos for my last release song, which was Thank You, featuring my dad, Pops. It's just a very grateful reflection of my life and the people that had my back and everybody, moving forward. So definitely check that out. But yeah.
There you go. Y'all have
it
it.
is.
Yo, Grammys tonight, 8 o'clock.
Oh,
Watch
is
the
it?
Grammys tonight.
Grammys.
Grammys
You don't think
tonight.
I want a
Oh,
Grammy?
yeah.
You don't think I want a Grammy?
That boy CB better get his second Grammy tonight. That's all I know.
Yeah.
Not like us.
For sure.
We need that.
Kendrick.
Oh, they'll set that.
Kendrick will
up,
clean
for
up.
sure.
So,
Yeah,
hey,
we'll get that and then the Super Bowl.
hey,
Oh,
we gotta
dog.
have it.
Let people know where they can follow you so we can join up.
Where y'all can find me, James Earl. I got a link tree up now. No, ain't no OnlyFans shit. Don't ask.
Why you went your OnlyFans
No, I'm
channel,
just
nigga?
saying because you know how it is with Linktree now. You know that's the first thing people think of. Nah, right now you can find me James Earl 610, especially on Instagram. James Earl 610 on Twitter. Those are the main two right now. Oh, my new YouTube channel at the real James Earl 610.
Yep, I
That's what we
subscribed to
pushing
that
right now.
last week. Yep.
And I appreciate you for that
Yeah,
too.
no
I'm gonna
problem.
shake your hand on that one.
Yes, sir.
Go listen to the Rule Is Back freestyle right now. More to
Yeah.
come soon.
It's good. Old school hip hop.
And
That's
y'all
all
know
I'm
where
saying,
y'all can
that's
find your boy Tiz the Singer at everything on everything.
That
Xbox is Tiz the Singer. So if y'all want to get cooked in NCAA or Madden,
We gotta get
Call
on
of Duty,
PlayStation.
Fortnite, whatever. I'll play all that shit. Word is bond. All right, y'all. It's your boy. It's been real. Welcome back. Happy New Year. See y'all later.
Deuces.
Make some news.
Yeah, yeah.